Hello there, it's People and Event. The month of March heralds the celebration of International Women's Day globally. And on this episode of the program, we celebrate the month through a stage play and an art exhibition that depicts the strength of a woman. Do you like food? Do you like fashion? Then sit back and enjoy this package. It is loaded with exciting fashion and food reports. I am Glory Agbo. Welcome. In continuation of celebrating women around the world, C3 Media Theatre House has put together a stage play titled Misty's Salon. Deyemi tells us all about it.
Women are not only fashionable by what they wear, but also their hair, which can be styled in any way. But there is a story behind every hair she carries.
Today, I invite you into my world. This is the style I want to make. Check it out now. What do you think? Shade fits me, Abby. On which head?
This is what C3 Media Theatre House decided to unravel in an all-female cast play titled Misty's Salon.
I know how I juggle things just to meet up with my family's expectations.
Me like this? Mister, I want to cut off these locks. So.
Eh? Why? You cannot approach God dirty. Ha! You would have been better I was barren.
The first in their series of stories for the year 2024. Misty's Salon is a safe space for women to share and unburden themselves of their most vulnerable life experiences while getting their hair done.
It's my Oga. He beat me again. Your who? My husband, Misty. Ha!
From conception, the idea of it, the writing, the different scenes that you're writing, the music, because as you write the scene, you also imagine the music that will be relevant.
In you I can be strong. I love to. My sister.
The stories are all relatable, yet rarely shared or even acknowledged.
Learn a trade. Get a job. Live your life. You cannot put your life on hold while waiting for a man.
I had to spend several hours in a salon just to find out what really goes on in the salon, how ladies interact, and I think that what really helped me not to, because there are times I really wanted to switch some things, but you don't find out that I was thinking like a man, not like a woman. So being in that salon environment really retook my mind to doing what you saw this evening. Yeah.
You're certainly not a familiar face here. How did you get to know about us? Don't mind you. I like to know my customers personally.
When you are someone that is open-minded, when you are someone that people can talk to and you don't judge them, that is the starting point.
I swear, they will now say, gone too soon. It's just like when I had a clear flashback of my grandmother circumcising me. What?
If you notice, I had a monologue talking about circumcision. Yeah, I don't have people who have experienced such a thing, so it was really difficult for me but I had to get into character. So I had to talk to the director, ask for assistance, and then try my best to get into character as well. Do my research, and then I was able to pull it off in the end.
These women desire to feel comfortable, to be their authentic selves without the fear of being judged, condemned, or ostracized.
It's a super good play, and I'm very pleased that we're able to support it at the High Commission. It's dealing with some very gritty social issues that go to the heart of what women struggle with day to day. So the excellent playwright Victoria explored domestic violence. She explored people trafficking, female genital mutilation, and a number of other issues that that women struggle with day to day.
Like all C3 media productions, Mr. Salon had themed dance pieces along with singing to make it a total theatre experience.
If you notice, it was more of monologues, and each monologue had an extensive story. So each story had its own music, so inspired by the monologue. If you listen to the lyrics of every of the songs, though contemporary, but then they had the lyrics intertwined with the monologues presented. I went through the script several times, and then the emotions of that particular monologue sunk in. So each dancer came out with his own story, interpreting what just happened through the monologue.
Mr. Salon is a play produced to celebrate the International Women's Day.
Thank you, Deyemi. Women are indeed special. Still celebrating women, an art exhibition that explores and captures the intricacies of womanhood has been organized in Abuja. Take a look.
The Female Artists Association of Nigeria is marking the International Women's Day with an art exhibition with the theme Inspire Inclusion. And today, the female artists came out in their numbers to showcase their talent and their creativity with different media, painting, sculpture, textiles, to mark this day. And they have brought out the themes, the paintings that will inspire inclusion. Paintings that will touch the mind of the society to make sure that they include women in politics, in decision making, in every aspect of life.
I am super excited. First things first, this is my first outing as ADG of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and to be honored by the Female Artists Association, an association that I am a member of, is extremely exciting for me, and it's inspiring, and I do hope that we'll continue to work together to achieve our goals. We do not lack the talent. That is not a problem whatsoever. We have talent across board, and if you look at our cultural practices, it comes with a lot of creative expression. I think our main challenge is obviously financing, intellectual property law, and just being able to have access to finance that will support artists to do better in bigger ways and to do more.
The first Nigerian Art Olympiad winner, and so far it has been an amazing journey as a member of the Female Artists Association. So this is one of the paintings I'm exhibiting, and this painting is among the series of works that I created titled In the Midst of Chaos, which explores individuality, finding a catharsis for relief, and finding the courage to be yourself in a world where, it's very difficult too.
Art is about visibility, and you can see visually how far the team has come from the artworks, the creative expressions, the zeal, the messages, the very strong messages from all women, representing all women of the world, to particular problems that we have here in Nigeria. And I can see things happening, barriers breaking, boundaries breaking, collaborations, bringing everybody together, messages sweeping across the earth from various, because women see things firsthand. They experience things right from home. One of the first people you meet as growing up is your mother, and then the experiences you go to when you're crying, when you're in tears, when you're sick, usually she's the one always around you.
This is one of my works. It's titled Fura de Nono 2. It's a series, and I got the inspiration. My grandmother, who is a Fulani woman, gave me some calabashes. So I just decided to create an artwork out of them. I cut them, I sliced them, and as you can see, it depicts like two Fulani maidens with Fura de Nono on their head. Fura de Nono is a paste, a creamy paste is a kind of a drink common in northern Nigeria, especially with the Fulanis. There's a lot of diversity because we have artists from every region. So you see a lot of depiction of different personalities and backgrounds. It's very colorful and cultural also.
Beautiful artworks there. Time now to pause for some messages. People and events will be right. Welcome back. Food and fashion are two things that people enjoy anywhere in the world. For Abuja people, when you ring a bell for such, trust them to make out time to shop, eat, and network. Deyami was also at the Abuja Food and Fashion Festival, and this is what he brought back.
Food, just like music and sports, unifies different people and cultures. One of such special delicacies which has gained popularity across Nigeria is the roasted plantain, popularly called bole. For residents of Abuja and its environs, this particular delicacy was celebrated in a unique event, always a mouth-watering event never to be missed. This year's edition was an experience of consuming bole with sauce and other accompaniments like grilled turkey, chicken, and fish. You could as well cool it down with coconut drink and other varieties of drinks. The organizers brought together bole sellers at Zone 5 Abuja and other food vendors around the Abuja metropolis for this salivating purpose. Bishop Agege, a graduate of civil engineering and brain behind it all, has found a strong passion in what is termed one of the biggest food events in Abuja since 2020.
I saw that I could not get the Port Harcourt bole the way we know it in Abuja. I tried it a couple of places though, so that was when I started my own business, Bolestica. We started the everyday bulletin, people order, we do deliveries. So at the point I just thought, okay, let me just do something and gather my customers. I didn't know it was going to be this big. So I did the first edition in 2020 December. I planned the event in 2 weeks. I just said, let me just invite my customers, just small thing, and we saw over 1,000 people there.
So a friend of mine, Ella, yeah, so she told me about the event, and I was like, oh, it sounds like fun. And I love plantain. My love for plantain is the reason why I'm here. So
I know the university is the headquarters of this ball, the home of ball. So when I heard they want to have something like this, I decided to come. It's not my first time. In September, we had it in River State. So I decided to come here to see the experience and to see the differences.
Isn't it amazing that plantain can just change your life? Like, it just makes you so excited. You can eat it with sauce, you can have it with fish, you can have it with oil. And then imagine the number of people who are here just to celebrate, our culture as Nigerians. So yeah, that's what's special about it. And then I get to meet my family and friends, an excuse to have fun. Basically,
I love bole. That's why I've been dreaming to be in this kind of party. Very sweet. As you can see, I'm having small kata because of the pepper. Like the pepper, they enter me. Like, it's very sweet.
You see, the Lord had sense when He said to man said, say put oil on the fire, cut plantain, put plantain in the oil. When it has turned into a certain brown color, bring it out. All shout out to my fine plantain, my beloved Dodo. There is none like you, oh beloved Dodo of mine. Yes, after Dodo, everything else.
We just came around to Boleration to come and have some fun and have a good time with you guys there.
The large crowd which gathered at the venue all turned out looking fashionable. It was unlimited fun as exciting games were played, while others chilled like a camp outing.
Some pleasantly looking delicacies there, such making me to salivate. I love food and fashion. Anyway, moving on now. The funeral of late Deaconess Eno One Abam, the mother of the Nigerian ambassador to Italy, has been held in Apostolic Church in Njekekoko, Ugeb, Yako local government area of Cross River State. Oba Isent reports that the atmosphere was filled with a sense of reverence and unity as attendees reflected on the life and legacies of the late Deaconess.
That melodious songs set the tone for the funeral service of late Deaconess Eno One Abam as the bereaved family and sympathizer within and outside the state gathered at the funeral service to pay their respects and honor to the beloved sage who had dedicated decades of service to the church and humanity. The officiating minister in his sermon titled Wasteful Life Without God admonished Nigerians to dedicate their earthly lives to bettering the country, describing the late Deaconess Eno Abam's unwavering faith, dedication to service and kindness towards others as a legacy worthy of emulation.
Without Christ, without Jesus in your life, you can do nothing. That's why she lives and has services to Lord. Heaven has received the soul.
Condolence messages were offered from prominent Nigerians, though in proxy, among whom are from the former President Goodluck Jonathan, former Head of State General Abdul Salami Abubakar, and former Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. In their different tributes, the late Deaconess Eno Abam is noted to have been offering selfless community service, charity work, as well as giving her spiritual guidance to those she interacted with while on earth.
She was good. She was quite good. Quiet woman. Resourceful.
Served tremendously well in Italy. So we deemed it necessary that some of us should be here to show solidarity and condole with him and his family.
Mama is caring. Mama is a virtuous woman. Mama is loving. Mama is accommodating. So I believe it's a lesson for all of us that she has lived this kind of legacy for us. So the rest of us that are coming behind, we should emulate her.
An understanding woman, a loving, caring woman.
She had all manner of character to stay with.
I know Mama as a very industrious woman, somebody who is very articulate, a disciplinarian, and somebody who doesn't take nonsense.
This woman is a good woman. It's a wonderful woman. It's a woman that will eat and never forget that somebody is behind her.
As hymn filled the church and prayers, the deceased family led by Nigerian ambassador to Italy, Mfawam Abam, says the late deaconess was not only a devoted and loving mother, but a shining example of faith and kindness.
We thank God because the kind of life my father and my mother lived, you could just see it around as you see people like this. If they were bad people, you will not see what we are seeing today. It goes to show you the kind of life they lived, the kind of people they were. They were both teachers, but they impacted a lot on the community. They impacted a lot, not just the community, but in and around, the local government. They have taught in so many schools, as you have seen in our biography.
She has taught us to be homely. She has taught us not to look out for what does not belong to us. She has taught us to be contented in what we have. And she has taught us to have the fear of God. I will continue to miss my mom till the end.
She has always backed me up with prayers for my success and the success of the family. She holds everyone together. So I will miss her so much.
She was a philanthropist. She was a model. She taught me how to give. I wish she was there to see me when I was graduating.
The deceased family were at the church for Thanksgiving. The funeral of Deaconess Onen Abam Eno is a poignant reminder, according to a respondent, of how impactful a life lived for others can have on a community. She died at the age 83 and interred in her family compound in Yakol local government area of Cross River State. Oba Hyacinth, NTA News.
May our soul find rest. And that's a wrap on this edition of People and Events. I enjoyed bringing it to you. Hope you enjoyed watching. Join us for another package next time. I am Glory Agbo. Bye for now.